My name is Nevena Bosnic. I'm a senior economics major at Drexel, and I'm pursuing minors in international area studies and political science. I've applied for the Carnegie Junior Fellows Program with the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace, which is a international think tank in Washington, D.C., and it's a one-year fellowship program where I'll be doing research with a senior fellow for the International Economics Program. Well, the reason why I really was interested in trade agreements was because for the past year and a half prior to my application, I had been working doing research with one of the professors in the economics department, Professor Chris Lanes, doing research. We did a lot of work on the European Union, and then for my third co-op, I went abroad. I worked as an intern for the State Department at the U.S. Embassy in Athens, so that gave me a little more exposure to what was taking place in the European Union, and seeing how that trade agreement alone, it was so substantial, but at the same time you see it has opened so many doors for different countries, but at the same time you see how much it has negatively impacted a country like Greece. Doing the actual essay was so challenging just because it asked such a broad question, and I had to zero in on one specific aspect of international trade that really interests me the most. And even trying to figure out one thing that I felt most passionate about was difficult to gauge because it's such a expansive field. I worked with everyone under the sun. I worked with, obviously, with the fellowships office. I worked with the economics department, with the faculty members. I often sent them drafts of my essay and my personal essay, and just asking for their input to see what they think would be better. I definitely didn't think that it would take me so long to write a one-page personal essay and a three-page essay about the topic. If you think about it, it's only 4 pages of work that I have to do, and it seems so trivial, so minimal, as if I could finish this in a week, but it took me the entire month and a half after I had submitted my original application for the Drexel deadline, working on it, trying to figure out what exactly I was what my point was, and how I was going to make that obvious from the beginning to the end, because in only 3 pages it's so difficult to talk about such a huge topic in just 3 pages. So that was definitely one of the hardest parts, was being able to really cut down all of the minuscule details and really get to the point. So that was difficult, definitely. If you like the program, absolutely put your mind to it and finish the application, and that's the least you can really do, is because if you don't apply, then your chances are 0. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know where to start. I mean, just thinking about the work I'll be doing, thinking about the people who I'll be working with, the people who I'll be exposed to, the amount of knowledge that is going to be in front of me to my, I'll be able to read up about so many different things. I think this is going to be an excellent opportunity for me to really gauge where my interests are, and figuring out, where to go from there and how to make my dreams, come true.